WrestleMania winds through, sees brand new Intercontinental Champion. Title defense versus the original El Grande. Be in rare form here in Seattle. #1 contenders gauntlet match tonight. So we also recap what was a disastrous week.
We are here tonight to talk. Seth Rollins stole the elimination from Logan Paul's ass out.
All right, to be left to me because he is not on with my broadcast.
Halo now in pursuit. And a third one. Heyman is nowhere to go. Up, down. You in Seattle. Kick things off tonight with our general.
Good evening, Seattle. Lyra, but tonight I have some in the sense that it's time to have a conversation with some is in the building tonight. Tonight it's time for you and I to have a talk.
The arena's being flooded with a masked hooded. Figuring it out, Corey. This is like an Uber.
Known each other for a long time. I didn't need any of that, but I do not like the vision. Like or dislike people, it is my job to be the general. To hear it directly from me, what you've been doing for the last. Hear me out. I think they deserve it, but because Seth, it is what you've been doing week in and week out, and yeah, the drive. Because come a time when you don't get away. You thought about that because you're not medically clear. Now, because I'm telling you as a man, and when they do get their hands on you, that worst case. The end of Seth freaking now, because we are about to beat all of you, Seth freaking Rollins.
We don't give a damn how many masked idiots you got. Worst case scenario.
Got some camouflage now. It's absolute chaos, and the vision would be out here tonight. Bad to worse. Yeah, the man who drove Heyman away with the vision, none other than LA Knight, but he's Paul driven into the barricade in LA through a car a couple of months back. Champions. And now the Vision find themselves outnumbered. Clothesline by Knight. Partner. Back again. It has been a horrible couple of weeks. Now time to celebrate. Tonight, they're downfall. Celebrating after dismantling the Vision. Planned by Seth Rollins. Have a plan. We saw it unfold before our very. You and me both. We are in. Heard Austin Theory and Logan Paul talk about Paul Heyman. We saw suffered a cervical spinal contusion. Also night for the Oracle of the Vision, and things continue to lead. Tonight we will determine the #1 Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Jay Lee. Also tonight is the first title defense, original El Grande Americano. This one, two super heavyweights will collide. Rusev. And let's take a look at what happened between. Attempt to bring the fight to the ruler. And Punk and the world champs here tonight. WWE 2K Universe is already tearing it up in early fray. With the largest roster in franchise history, 26. The show never stops. WWE to get early access.
It looks like you guys find yourselves on the same side as
Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Austin. Man.
Listen, wait, just one. His comments to your cousin Roman Reigns last week.
Maybe we do got something to say.
Well, Punk did have. You're getting a sneak peek at some of the great Friday.
There's gauntlet match.
Lyra finds herself in the unenviable position, whoever her opponent will be. Lyra, the inaugural, when she lost to Becky Lynch back at SummerSlam, she could never leave. Back at Elimination Chamber, all bets were off. Becky said she's really sick. I'm sorry to hear.
Io Japan. Io.
Monday Night Raw in over 4 years about the rules of a gauntlet match. Now, 2 women with disqualification. Once one match ends, the next. And again, the last woman standing. Punch. Former tag team champion, of course, Lash legend. Io Sky trying to earn an opportunity to fly when it comes to the gauntlet, especially starting things off. More energy. Much easier said than done, but you want to. Last year, Io Sky has never participated. Switches things up pretty quickly. Here, Jimmy Uso says that nice throw by Lyra, now controls Io. And not take any unnecessary risks. You want to keep yourself as guy. Would love to earn her first intercontinental. Close eye on this one. Matt. And a hook of the leg and a kick out. AJ Lee posted on this thing. Could be a short reign for AJ. He'll looking to use quickness here. And that athletic. Her opponent out of the equation, and now Io Sky, suicide dive, down goes Valkyrie. 2. Now we crowned up in Paxley at NXT, and 4. And here comes Lyra. The early goings of this gauntlet match. Both of these women to operate in their wheelhouse. Problem arises when you can burn yourself out. You can empty your own gas tank a little too early. Excited to be a part of this gauntlet match. Talked about how until Becky lost the title. Io Sky rolls her up and a kick out at 2. Fall for Lyra. That was close. 2.5. Lyra with almost a modification. And it's got to just be eaten at Becky Lynch. A couple of weeks back. Well, the reason it eats it back, salt in the wound. Wait a minute. She continues to bring it up. Every general manager. Cole, I've known you for a long time, and you really. I was sending her best wishes for being ill. Oh, what a close kick out by Sky. And that's what we're going to need to see more of from. And Lyra now full quickness and the high flying ability of the genius of the Sky. And now back to her feet. Oh! Up here, it is the gauntlet match to determine the new number in the gauntlet. Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky. Disqualification or count out. You head back to the locker room. Then the next woman. Strike by Io. Lyra answers. What a backbreaker. Lyra does not want to be there for the. Io. Yeah, tremendous balance. Lyra now runs into a kick. Her best to pace herself. She's not competing full. I think right now Lyra needs to figure out what's going to turn the tides back. On the top rope. Pin Seguri caught Sky in the ear. For a little more insurance. And now looking to put Io away by Sky.